I do feel like we position across too much, which is, it's just not relevant in platinum or diamond. Yeah, I want to keep this week very, very simple and explain a concept, and I'll explain why, and it kind of works backwards on some of the stuff we previously talked, and this is why like each replay builds. And I talk about playing side to side, about cutting, and you get that. I talk about booming, you get that. We're going to kind of complete and round out those play styles. So I still want you to play across, right? So like you are across from the ball right now, playing the field side to side, playing horizontal versus vertical. I still want that horizontal action, but I want to accomplish it after you rotate through the goal line. I want you to play across or side to side on the way back, right? So like cutting on the way back to defense. Instead of playing across up the field, I want you to play across down the field. So you're simply focusing these cuts on the way back to defense. That's it. That's where you focus the side to side action. When we move up the field, I want you to simply focus on, like, if you're a first man right now, become a first man. But if you're thinking I need to be a second man, I want you to play behind. Now, this is a weird play because really you should have played a first man. But if you want to get behind this opponent and play a second man, just drive in a circle. They cycle up and you cycle behind. And just be like dominoes, like in line, okay? Up the field. Like that's how we transition rather than this across sort of situation. All right? And the reason being, the why. No one has ball control in platinum and diamond, low diamond. Almost all plays on the ball are 50-50s. The ball might go right, it might go left. Sometimes it kills, sometimes it goes behind. If you are behind, you could play left, right, behind, the kill. You could play everything. But if you're across, you could only play the left or the across pass or the across 50. So I want you to play behind mostly because of the rank you're currently in. And I know I just made that very complicated, but the simple way to think about it, when you are a second man, stack behind your teammate to cover all of these options. And then it also builds into the boom and chase, because if the ball rolls this way, you just boom it. Also boom it if you play across, but I want that to pair with like following up a teammate with booming the ball. Let me try to find some more examples for you. So if we play across, right? Remember, it's on the way back. You could also play across by getting across the goal line. Just like this. You see how we loop in? You know how to do that. We've talked about before. That's actually an advanced rotation for plat. But that's how we play across. It's not up the field. It's back down the field. That's when we're playing across. Right? Like maybe we cut this. And then, okay, we didn't cut it. Behind. Okay? Because almost always players are going to throw the ball away linearly. Almost always your teammates are going to challenge linearly. And if the ball goes left or right, you could still counter all that if you play behind. You are not at a rank where this player is bringing the ball up the sidewall. We've talked about that in the past. We're going to get there. We're going to work our way back there. So the simplest way to think about this, play behind a teammate up the field, play across from a teammate down the field. Back to defense. On the way to offense, behind. On the way to defense, across. You focus your pads, right? Trying to find this boom and chase example. Just where we're not completing the boom and chase. All right. This is it. We'll show Skycam, then I'll show you POV. Boom and chase. Boom. Chase. Boost control. Boost control, demo 50. Like, those are your options, right? Boom, demo, boost control 50. I want you to really get into the habit of, like, those are your three options, but also get into this workflow where it's boom, I'm demoing that player. I don't even care about the ball. And I know that seems a little toxic, but look at his POV. I guarantee he's just like ball, 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 and then all of a sudden you demo him. I want you to exploit this, because the benefits of boom and chase, especially at lower ranks, is you boom it and they are so hyper focused on the ball. And yes, following up the ball, following up for a 50 is good, but that boost control demo pairing, it exploits the rank. Because all this player is thinking about, oh snap, the ball's in the air, what am I going to do? And then you just demo them. It just is going to help compound the offense. And then just to fully complete the concepts, get your demo, rotate across, look for your demo, and then you get across after you rotate through the goal line as you go back to defense. However, if you and your teammates' spots were shifted and this is you are following a teammate right behind instead of playing in the middle. Kind of, I hate to say dumbing down, but I still want you to play to side, but we're switching it for the rank. Good stuff, though. I always say good stuff, but it's good stuff. I hope you're enjoying your training, and thank you for submitting.